because she wouldn't look better wrapped around my arms doesn't mean that gives me the right to fuck up your relationships. People can just calm their shit. Just because I could doesn't mean I should. You feel me? No, like the other day, I'm at Walmart buying a couple things, and you know how it is when you go to the grocery store, you want to look for the shortest line possible. And I don't like using self-checkout if I can help it, because that's taking jobs away from real Americans. And so one of the things I'll do is I'll be like walking by, and I'll think to myself, how fast is this line gonna move? And I walk by this chick and her boyfriend standing in line, you know. And when someone is standing right in front of you, I think to myself, and I wasn't really paying too much attention, like, you know what I'm saying? I was thinking to myself, how fast is this going to move? And then after a second of observation,
never mind.
Noticed that after my split second of observation, they had a shit ton of stuff they were buying. So
it's a metric.
I immediately proceeded to walk to the checkout aisle next to them. And she assumed I was checking her out. And again, I wasn't trying to. But when someone's standing in front of you, they're kind of in your peripheral vision, you dig? And if you were so worried about me,
said, look, a real beatnik.
Wearing a goddamn
must have gotten that from one of his
white,
drunk ass buddies.
Shows off your boobs and your cleavage. Now you can sit there and say you're wearing it for your boyfriend, but don't bullshit me. That's only part of it. The other part of it is because you want other guys to notice, and so they can be like, oh, well, look what he has and I don't. Don't bullshit me. Like, no, it's fake as fuck when chicks do that shit. And when I say that, I'm not attacking women. I'm just saying, you know, that'd be like me
not asleep.
T-shirt from my girlfriend.
You see, aware, I'm
I'm doing
2 away from 500. So I'm chumming the water for a couple more subs. So I won't have to.
Oh, look what she has. I don't have.
Excuse me. Oh, I sound healthy, don't I?
So when she sat
I want to be able to
when she stood there and said, I'm taking
stream a little less and a little more selectively, but really, for some reason, I want my algorithm to pretend it likes me. I don't know. But
YouTube. So before I go,
and screwing this all up.
We're not supposed to be out here.
Excuse me. Son of a. Then we get an ad. And,
outside.
You know how it goes.
What is up, YouTube? So check.
It's gonna wise up.
We literally have. Hold on a second.
I want to do a live sleep stream one of these days.
I went and poured the noodles into a pan and turned the stove on to 8. And now that we have the noodles going.
Yeah, almost at 500. So close. So help me, people. Make an old man happy. Now I'm being pathetic. Aware.
Add some water.
Yeah.
Water's just barely above the noodle.
It makes no difference.
Boiling the water.
I'm liking the lights. Getting kind of a.
Just keep on stirring it, and eventually all these noodles are gonna get
3D effect.
Soft. And we're gonna add to it.
Toledo, what's going on?
You'll see.
How's that going under?
It's gonna be awesome.
Lovely.
Holy crap, he's cooking something else besides a bacon cheeseburger and a pizza.
Middle of the night here.
What the hell? Wait,
we live in different worlds.
Cook something else.
You even have different seasons.
Cheeseburgers and pizza? Wow. Color me shocked.
It's never daytime in the COBRA verse.
Like, doesn't that make
always
them
night.
Not me. Anyways. Okay, if I had to redo this video.
Love Cobra's voice. I really do.
Third time's the charm. The noodles are starting to look pretty good.
People don't notice his voice enough. There's something spellbinding about him.
Kind of like yesterday, flipping out about stupid shit, but it's not as bad as it was yesterday. So I'm like, nope, I refuse.
Good, I'm glad you're happy. Hope something good. I assume something good happened, or just a happy camper.
YouTube, so fuck it. We're gonna add some evaporated.
Hey Toyota, do you know what antipodium means? Antipodium? Antipodean.
Powder.
Oh,
and after
whatever.
we add the water, the water and the.
That means you're below the equator.
And the butter and the
Which
cheese
you are.
powder.
We're on top of the equator.
Throw some of this on top.
USA is on top.
Some of this chicken stuffing mix.
Yeah, that's all relative.
And we're gonna add some more butter on top of that with some peanut butter and some brown sugar.
You're a
And
good-natured
stir it
lad.
all together.
I
Add some
appreciate
water,
that
and it goes
about you.
down. And just keep stirring it up until it's nice and cooked up. Like I said, I
Cooking
have
video, right on.
no idea how this recipe is gonna taste. All I know is I've
When
seen
you do my
people
cooking video, it won't
put
be half
peanut
as good
butter
as this. I
and
know it.
cheese on a cracker. So I'm like, well, okay, same concept.
Here I am.
mean, if people like peanut butter
Don't
and
have my
cheese
light
mixed
adjusted
together,
as well as I like.
just a random recipe that I'm throwing together. Like I said, I have no idea how it's gonna taste.
I'm not happy with this.
I'm gonna be adding more butter.
Toyota, not happy with it.
Mix too, so I'm not worried about that. Now after,
You know, I can make these adjustments elsewhere, but I don't.
Let's add some.
Everything I do is flimsy. Oh, there we go.
Evaporated milk. And throw it in here. Son of a bitch.
I've heard different things about that.
The can opener.
Toyota, I agree. I believe you.
To do this. Well, maybe I haven't figured it out yet.
The major issue
notorious.
makes me afraid of Australia.
Openers. I'm sure the can opener works just fine, but I haven't figured out how to work it.
How's your water quality, I would wonder? Because you must be on a lot of pumps and wells, and your water must suck. Because the water sucks here, too. So terrible water in Watsonville. Sucks, man. Sucks bricks.
And we're gonna dump
there. That was naughty.
We're gonna dump this evaporated milk straight in here. There we go. There we go. That's more like.
Boy, this is a gothic one.
Now, for your 1 cup of
it's wonderful. Good.
Milk, you're gonna want to add 1 cup of water.
Yeah, we have shit water. California generally has bad water because damn desert. Hey, Jack. I don't like Elton John. I'm wearing Ozzy glasses. I like Ozzy.
Now take a look what we have so far. You can see.
See? 7 gets it.
Stir this around. All that butter is going to.
Oh, you won't find plastic in it? Cool. Australia has better water. I'll bet 7's water is really good too. Are you, Branch?
Now the butter's in there.
Yeah, plastic is what we are now.
Cheese powder, shall we? Now I'm going to throw in our cheese powder.
Don't be sad, Toyota.
Show you how it's done real easy. Just take.
Hey, Jack. No, that's fine. No, I'm doing fine. How you doing, Jack? I'm glad you're here. Jack, I appreciate that. You all right? I like Jack. We're liking Jack here.
Evaporated. Okay. I got my words mixed up. I'm going to take all that cheese powder that we have in here.
I'm going to drink your legs. That's a Canadian thing to do, all right.
Mix it in there with
Americans are terrible water thieves.
We're about to make some bomb
uploaded
cheese, or at least
it happens.
I have no idea how it's going to turn out. I'm just
the water in BC was spectacular.
Sometimes that's the fun of cooking YouTube, just throwing stuff together.
But it was way in the middle of nowhere and stuff, you know.
Something pretty delicious.
Just treated from a lake.
All that cheese sauce is mixed in there nicely.
With BC.
Now we're going to add a couple more things to it. Let's see.
Branch. Yeah.
Breadcrumbs on top of it.
It would seem as such sometimes.
We're just going to throw it in the pan.
Totally not yellow. The water here is gray and fizzy. It is not drinkable, but it's all of bad aquifers.
Dumping all the stovetop stuffing mixtures into.
Oh, it's fresh water.
Give you a shot of that.
No salt. Yeah.
Give you a shot of that.
Salination is a big problem in California, or agriculture is going to crap because it's all aquifer and there's no drainage.
Right on top there, just like that. And we'll peanut butter. Peanut butter will give it some sweetness, maybe some protein to go with it, you know.
I drink it on occasion mixed with my coffee, Branch.
So I'm using a nice.
I don't drink alcohol at all, and I don't drink bottled water. So I drink a lot of water.
2, 3, 4 gobs of it.
Is Armenia?
And I'm going to add brown sugar on
I drink tap water. I cannot. It's just not good water. So coffee. I do have distilled water. I drink sometimes, which I keep forgetting about. You can't drink that all the time, though.
Take this brown sugar and we're gonna sprinkle it on top of our peanut butter.
Branch? That would be goth.
Now, let's take a look at our
Look, you can't. The safe is bolted down. I'm from California, the Central Coast,
I turned it down to
south of San Francisco. So,
take and
I'm born and raised in California. I grew up in LA.
so what I'm doing is I'm just trying to mix all that stuffing mixture with the butter.
I'm not going to call you a bitch, Toyota.
Cheese, the mac and cheese, the peanut butter, all the ingredients we just put in here.
I'm never going to call you that, Toyota, because I know better.
What the hell is he doing?
You're a good lad, Toyota.
Cheese, what are you doing?
You're a very good friend of mine.
The other thing that make this better is afterwards you added some like.
People need to be cool to Toyota, because he's always cool. He's always cool to everybody else.
Yeah, that would set this mac and cheese to the next level. But honestly, I'm not.
He would make a.
This looks like it'll be.
I'm not a bitch.
You know what's funny about our society? YouTube.
I know my ex got a water
PC
thing,
is considered offensive.
filter
Like,
thing,
oh,
so I like her water.
It's 2019. We can't even make any jokes anymore.
There are a lot of
But
Armenians
literally,
in
we've
California,
been offended by everything else. We've
LA
literally been
and Central
offended by
Central
everything
Valley
else.
and stuff,
And now
and
the
yeah,
only thing left to get offended
big
at
Armenian
is being offended.
population, and
Literally,
the
only
ones
thing
I've
left
met are
to get
great.
offended at is just being offended.
Armenians are.
Now the idea of being PC is considered offensive. Like, oh, it's 2019. We can't even make jokes anymore. This is
European.
bullshit. And it's like, no, it's not
European
about
water.
that. It's just about respect. You know. But what do you think?
I know nothing about I care about water quality because I'm a Californian, and Californians are very conscious of water because we don't have that much.
I want to add some.
And we get all these
Add some more water to it.
carpetbaggers coming to California and populating everywhere, and we don't need
That
that.
didn't turn out too bad as I'm sitting here
I'm
mixing it.
fourth generation Californian. Stay away from the water.
Hold on, let me tell. Oh, yeah, have a smell of this, huh?
I was born in Glendale,
Oh,
Jack.
dude. Oh, dude.
Born
that
in
just smells
Glendale.
amazing.
Funny, Glendale's a very
I can smell
good
the peanut
town.
butter. I can smell a hint of sweets.
A lot of Vietnamese too, and I like the Vietnamese a lot. I like
Alright, so
the
I'm gonna set the camera down right here.
people who settled all over California.
Got a fork here so I can scrape off
Eh,
the remnants.
I don't do
around
politics very
off
much.
the deal here.
I don't go do politics at all. I
I'm gonna add
mean,
like a little bit more water to the top of it. Just
I'm
to,
beyond it. I've
just
never
to help
been
that stuffing out a bit, so it's not so
part
thick.
of
The peanut butter and that
the
butter
real
can
human
make it real
being
thick.
culture.
I'll try to sample a bit
I've always
real
been
quick.
by the wayside, and I'll keep it that
The
way.
peanut
Like,
butter and the mac
don't
and
bug with me. I
cheese
don't bug
together
with you. Don't.
definitely work. Then you get a blast from that.
I keep
from that
track, but I
stuffing,
don't
and it's an
talk about it
interesting taste
publicly
combination for sure.
because
But then
I don't know.
The hint of that stuffing.
It makes otherwise good
Just a
people
hint.
bitch to each other, so I try to stay away from it.
Small
Yeah.
amount of brown sugar. I might add some more brown sugar to kind of even it out a bit. Because well, that's good, but I'm gonna add some more brown
Yeah.
sugar to that. This is the fun of cooking, just experimenting, coming up with new stuff.
Prime
Look at
Minister.
that. Beautiful. All right, so what
That's
I'm
what
gonna do?
seems so fancy to
I'm gonna add some more
Americans.
brown
Prime
sugar and some
Minister.
more
Who do you think
water
you
to
are,
it,
Churchill?
and let it simmer.
Sorry,
And
wrong
then medium heat for a bit.
Commonwealth.
Give it about maybe 5 minutes or so. 4.
I love my lights. I'm going to say it every live stream. I love my lighting. I love King Cobra JFS.
So I deleted part 1 of my cooking video because 2 reasons.
Who else has a
I
King
forgot
Cobra
to
light
strain
show?
the
I'm the
noodles
only
and
one.
dump out the water
I
used to
invented
boil the
something.
noodles and refill it with fresh water before adding all the other ingredients, for 1.
Oh, he's
And
cooking.
2,
Cool.
a telemarketer called me in the middle of making it. So I'm like, here's part 2, you get what you get. What is up, fellow YouTubers? Again, I hate to have cut my cooking video so short, but some jack-off telemarketer had to call me. A fucking telemarketer had to call me in the middle of my fucking video.
Don't answer your
And
phone,
because I didn't put
Cobra.
the fucking phone on
I
airplane
don't.
mode, it stopped the video.
I never answer the
That's
door.
one feature I don't like about this phone is that if you're making a video and someone calls you, your video will stop. Really?
Yeah.
Well, anyways, here's part 2.
Lights are cool.
Gas recipe we're making. That's looking pretty good.
Lighting's important. Yeah.
I want to add, like I said before the video ended,
It's cheaper than painting. Yeah. I don't have to paint. I got lights.
I didn't even answer the fucking phone. An unknown caller. I already know who it's gonna be. It's either gonna be a stupid ass troll from YouTube or some stupid ass fucking telemarketer.
Jeez.
So, all right. So we're only now. So I want to add a little bit of.
Is that your? There's something.
To kind of balance out the flavor a bit. Okay. Dank mac.
There's that on the radio.
Now this is part 2.
I don't understand.
I'm trying to cook. I'm coming up with my recipes here.
I'm allowed to not keep track, am I? All right.
People gotta fuck with my creative flow. I don't think so. No. Hell to the
I love when Cobra's especially bitchy. He doesn't turn his phone off and he gets mad.
Cut the taste of the stuffing with a little bit of sweets. That'll complement that peanut butter and that cheese. Awesome sauce.
If he'd stop giving out his phone number, I've got King Cobra's phone number. Everybody has King Cobra's phone number. I'm gonna text him one of these days, but I gotta be in a magic moment. Text him when I'm pooping. That'd be so. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. That's crass. If I did, I wouldn't tell anybody. That's my business. Very few things aren't my business, but that would be one.
But we're gonna perfect it here. I can't say I'm happy or unhappy. I'm kind of neutral about it. Like, okay.
Am I happy or am I unhappy?
What can we do here to balance these flavors out, make it taste good?
King Cobra JH sleep stream. Guess that makes sense, doesn't it?
Pinch more butter, mix it around. That's kind of my bad, anyways. I wanted to have this whole cooking video done and one solid sweep. But because I didn't put my phone on airplane mode, of course, the cliffhanger, like, ooh, what's this?
Him and his phone.
Yourself, this fucking guy and his weird ass recipes. You know, don't knock until you try it. That's all I gotta say. And I mean, I've come up with stranger things in my life, so. I mean,
Yeah, I got a cooking video this Friday that's going to be total hack, going to be total be above King Cobra's abilities to make really weird food, but it will be delicious and everybody will be repelled by my greatness. They'll be disgusted by my greatness. That I show the world. I'm going to take the world on. Peanut butter and cheese is good.
Holy shit, Patrick, this looks good.
Peanut butter and ranch dressing, that's good.
King Cobra's a fucking autistic retard.
Can't have enough fat in your diet, can you?
Fuck you, SpongeBob. Fuck you, Patrick.
Find it. Ever tried a leather Cheerio? Overflow? No. I wouldn't go. I think it's a sexy time talking. Toyota. Somebody's trying to be edgy and over the top, and I find it amusing. Leather Cheerio. Yeah, sexy time stuff. You don't need to know. I'm sorry, I do know, but you know, I accumulated that kind of rubbish. But Overflow, good try, Overflow. Man,
good, Joe. I don't know, YouTube. What do you think? Would you eat it? I mean, this is
Overflow. I'm a major troll when I DDB, but you're probably really cool. I probably like you. So hang out.
Sorry. I mean, if you're one of those vegans that doesn't eat,
we get some of the best trolls in the world on this. Good. I'm glad you are.
We'll eat it.
Oh, Toyota.
Boom, YouTube.
10 seconds.
Pretty good.
Toyota's on the job.
It smells good too.
I was just getting him to calm down and be a human, Toyota, but you did the right thing. I hope he comes back because I need the subs.
Put some on a plate.
I don't know how many I have right now, but hey-o. Hey-o. People know who Ed McMahon is now. It's cool. What did I just hear? I don't know.
I'm not gonna lie, it does smell kind of good. It's
King Cobra.
Like the two biggest smells you can smell are the stuffing and the peanut butter. And then you get
My
those
channel is about
slight
this.
cheesy,
Just got
sweet scent
cool people
of
come on here and we
white
talk about
rice.
whatever. Usually
Let's see
have
how this dank mac and
music in the
cheese do.
background, but I decided to go for King Cobra JFS because I don't know, I felt like it. 'Cause I love King Cobra
Oh, fuck
JFS.
yeah, that's good. Pardon my French,
So
but
my channel is
yeah,
just
dude, I can
about
get down
having a
with that.
channel. People seem to like it, so I'll hang out. People like it. It's not huge, but it's yeah. I have
So easy to
really
make YouTube,
some
you don't even know.
top-notch
Kick-ass mac and
YouTube
cheese in
people
like
around
30
here.
minutes.
So I'm not famous, but I hang out with famous people, so that's cool. Because I don't want to be famous, but I want to hang out
Would I
with
keep
people who
this
know what they're
recipe from our
doing and stuff, and
arsenal
that's
of
cool. And
recipes? Absolutely.
talk about
This is pretty good.
philosophy quite a bit, music.
Took some beef and some bacon, already cooked, chop it up.
Well, thank you,
Over
Overview, Phil. You're more than welcome, man.
But right now, this is already some next level shit. So even without the beef and the
I
bacon,
play whatever I want to play,
and this is
you
literally
know.
how recipes were formed. People just saying, I wonder how this
Usually a
and this
couple
and this
times
and
a
this will
day
look
because I'm
and
gonna
taste
cut back a
together.
little bit pretty
there's your
soon when I
answer.
get a few more subs. I want to
I've
feed
come
the
to terms
algorithm
with
just
the
because I
passing
want to
of my
get
friends as
in
best as
touch
I
with some
could,
more people
and
from
I've
various
agreed to done what
places.
I need to
And it's
do
pretty
and
international here.
everything. But when
I'm really
someone
happy about that.
who's 4 years younger than you dies, it really puts things
A lot of people
into perspective. Maybe some
working on their
applesauce
English,
dinner
which this may not
to
be
go
the
with
best
it. Why
place to
not?
do that, but
Like, what kind of side dish would you par
I
with
do
it?
know the
Maybe some
language
applesauce. Let's see
reasonably
how
well.
we do it with that. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, I would serve applesauce with it because that's good.
That's right, Cobra. I don't really listen to Cobra, as I just like his voice. I like his cadence. He has a remarkably good speaking voice when he's not completely sloshed and falling over furniture. But I love that too.
Eating that for lunch and dinner the next 2 days, which today and tomorrow, which shit, I don't mind.
And these are all
notorious bad
shorts
luck with can openers.
from somebody's playlist, and well,
like unless I get one of those automatic can openers that you plug into
it's not
the
really
wall,
content if you're just taking clips anyway. And anyway, I don't monetize, so
like every time I go to open a can with a can opener,
nope.
it never works right for me.
Free entertainment, so you get what you pay for.
The can open with a knife and peeling the wood apart. People say they're saying, "Oh, can you cook something else besides a bacon cheeseburger stuffed with junk food?" Sure. How's this for food? Everyone's a fucking critic, man, and we're all the biggest critics of ourselves. Ain't that the truth? I'm gonna end this here video and get these two
I may monetize on my cooking videos, but that's the only way I'm gonna do it. And I really don't want to do that because I make enough money leeching off the state, but I want to do making some cooking videos that have pricier ingredients. Cooking, I'll be doing cooking Friday. I've done some. I'm going back into it, but it's really kind of deranged cooking by me. It's hobo food because I've been a hobo. It's just like concoctions. People find it disgusting sometimes. Some people find it interesting. I'm doing liver on Friday, so that's cooking goth. Liver is goth. It's like entrails, but it's going to be the good stuff. Yeah, like meat. I'm cooking meat soon. I'm cooking meat Friday because and about 500 subs, so I decided I'm going to cooking me some fancy vittles. I don't think
Hey, Cobes, how come you haven't streamed?
I do some sugar. I use powdered honey for stuff, believe it or not. Booger.
Really? Like, I'm not in the mood.
I haven't done a burger yet, but I'm going to.
Like, I don't want to make a
I'm going to do a burger made out of ham, so it's going to be a ham burger. Because I don't think they've ever made a hamburger out of ham. It's going to be a real, honest to goodness ham burger.
So to answer your question,
or actually, it's going to be a pork, ground pork, which is really good stuff. Going to mix that pork with chorizo. So it's going to be chorizo burger.
I don't give a shit, Facebook. I don't give a shit.
It's going to be goth, man. You'll see.
In a year and 5 months. Yeah, it's
all about King Cobra.
I wake up in the middle of the night craving some female attention.
Toyota's on a separate hemisphere.
Nice to have a girl
but
to cuddle with. There's times
he'll be watching.
To sleep. I'd be like, wouldn't it be nice to have a
Toyota's one of my wingmen. He's a good guy.
It could be worse. So I'm not bitching about it, to be quite honest. I'm tired
one of my
of
chat
being
nannies.
Single. It could be worse, dude.
We get a few questionable subscribers here.
I don't care anymore.
Some are underage. I gotta get rid of them quick. I don't really want anybody, any youngsters here, because they shouldn't be watching this anyway. They shouldn't be listening to King Cobra, because they're not going to get any advice there.
Oh, Josh needs some pussy. Okay, I get where you're coming from. Most of the people who are saying
I really don't have a demographic. It goes a lot
longer. You're sitting there saying Josh needs to get laid.
Yeah, I'm 63, brother. So
sex.
I'm old.
Sex is not a need. It's a want. Plain and simple.
Sex is not a need. It's a want. That's right, Cobra.
Everybody wants to get laid. That's, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Cobra on sex is hysterical.
From Domino's, and right now I am sipping on some
35. It's a good age.
JD.
You're actually an adult at that age.
You're
a little confused. It's only cool till you turn 50. Once you turn 50, life's a little easier because you don't give a shit anymore. You may be smart and not giving a shit younger. That means you win. Like, I don't care anymore. I'm alive. I'll do something with it, I guess.
The rest of my life tripping out because
at 35, I was a maniac, though, so never that.
I'm tired of this negative stereotype.
I've had a couple of questionable decades here and there.
I'm not allowed to acknowledge the fact that I'm lonely.
Quite a few rough patches that I did myself, I think, as much as anybody does anything to themselves. Well, that's a long story, and I'm not going to go into that philosophy right now. Then we're getting into hardcore philosophy, and who needs that crap in the middle of the night, listening to Cobra and looking at flashing lights.
Surprisingly, the last thing on my mind is sex. I miss cuddling more than I miss pussy, to be brutally honest.
Cobra.
You want to call me a typical
Your terminology is just doesn't going to attract the right kind of woman. Believe anybody in the know his current taste of women is just not that good.
Yeah, because to me, cuddling is more intimate than screwing each other's brains out.
Oh, God, Cobra. I love Cobra. Who knows why?
I don't know, wet your whiskers. The reason now I can make my videos live, public, so that way those of you who want to watch my videos, but you're not friends with me on Facebook, you can still watch them. And
Facebook. I can't believe he's still on Facebook only when he's blocked on his channel and he's got a timeout, which he has right now. Which is not, means he's not making the money.
As the cover photo. Yeah, I'm not that hard to miss. Speaking of Cradle
I gotta
check out my shirt.
Does anybody know if PayPal is better than Cash App?
Speaking of Cradle
I'm hearing
check out my Jesus is a
different opinions.
Great.
And I gotta be really careful anyway, because I'm gonna have to declare my money, so I can't make very much money.
There's a nun who's
oddly enough.
fucking herself on the front.
I don't want to be success. Being a success would be expensive.
It's a play on words. It says she's pleasuring herself with the teachings of Jesus. It's a play on words.
I'm going to skip ahead. That's just awful. Cobra, that's just awful.
Before I go and get my wine, I figure I'd start the day right with some delicious mango monster juice mixed with some.
Oh, he's not making mead yet.
Daniels. It's not a humongous bottle, mind you, because I still gotta get warm. Shit off. But enough to wet my whiskers. Right?
Yeah.
I do appreciate every last
Not going to be on here very long.
I'm buying a wand. You have no idea.
Regulars are always sick of me by now. That's what you get for over streaming. Wear people out.
Comments bunch of notifications telling me you have a
Plus, people do
comment on this
sleep
video,
and shit.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Close. You know, and
Well, I'm
then
going to sign off. Overflow, you take care of yourself. I hope you're still listening, and come back, man. And I'll be around.
Quite frankly, I don't care. I got a package.